Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Leo. Oh yeah. So, excuse me, you'll have to excuse me. I have a sore throat. I haven't been feeling good. I've had the flu, so forgive me if I sound pretty raspy. Anyways, let's get started for Leo, and it will be for February, March, and April, and see what might be showing up for you. Looks like you're holding on to something here. Ooh, an Emperor. And this might be that you are being very patient about this Emperor showing up. You're holding on to the thoughts, or maybe even trying to manifest your thoughts towards this person, seeing this person here, feeling them as if they already are. So, you might be manifesting your person. Now, you could be the Emperor, or you are manifesting your best life as the Emperor, stepping into that masculine side of yourself. Even if you're a woman, stepping into that masculine side of yourself in order to go after your best life. And when you step into your feminine side, it is all about your love, nurturing, kindness, and compassion. So let's just see what's showing. Okay. You may feel a little lost about somebody that you thought you might team up with. Things will be changing, however. Maybe things have already changed for you in terms of uh, this loss that you felt, or this, I want to say, sadness. Maybe even, maybe you're letting loose, changing with your emotional baggage and letting that go. Let's see. Now you're going to calmer waters, so maybe you're moving. I don't know. Maybe you've moved somewhere new, gone to some other place. You're going to have a lot of good luck where you're at, and might even be looking at building your legacy. This might be the perfect move for you to have at this time. In terms of this, maybe you've been thinking about moving. Maybe it's just into a new place in the same destination. Whatever the case is, I feel like you're going towards that best life. You're still looking to create this best life scenario, and maybe even pass it down to children or grandchildren at some point. You're having a lot of luck here in this February. This is like you're being guided to this, or you're following the guided light, or you're being guided and you're following with that. You're being truthful with yourself about what this is for you. This might even be some breakthrough for mental clarity, or some type of truth that you're facing. Mm, Maybe even about a partnership. So you may be looking at whatever is meant for you will be guided in for you, as long as you're being truthful with yourself when it comes to love or a partnership. Now, this could be a friend, this could be uh, a love interest, this could be a close bond in, I don't know, with your children. Uh, it's a partnership or a unity that you're having that has that mutual attraction or mutual love. Okay, something's going to shift here for you in February. It looks like you're closing out some things for yourself, in terms of cycles that needed to end here. What is this? Being single. So you might be just letting go of whatever this is here, and letting spirit take that, and just go on with being single, doing you, having that self-love. Yeah, you may even see your ships in the harbor there coming in for you. Okay. There might be some things you're worried about when it comes to some shady ass behavior. Maybe this is what's been done to you. Maybe this is you doing this to someone else. You might be worried about this, or having some type of anxiety. This could have been something that somebody was trying to get away with here. What is this? Looks like you might get schooled or you're schooling someone else here, maybe even going back to school. You're taking action on this. You are going towards what you're most passionate about. This is maybe an adventure for you, even. You got the courage to go through with this. This might even have been impulsive at some point, or maybe you were inspired to do so. It's a bold action you're taking in regards to your life. Looks like you might build something for yourself here. Oh, okay. This might be spiritual, or this could even be um, that you see marriage as a burden. Maybe been there, done that, don't want to do that again. Once bitten, twice shy. So you might even be looking at the seriousness of having common law, even it's like a marriage, or even getting into a relationship to that capacity. I feel like with this King of Swords here, you're kind of trying to be truthful with self. Maybe you're serious about certain visions or communicating certain things when it comes to marriage, especially right out the front. Yeah, there's something that you lack or maybe don't have the cash for. You have something that's inspiring you to do something different. Even though you've gone through a lot, you're still coming out the other way or out the other side. Yeah, you will have a victory in something you're trying to do. Hmm. There might be something about a past person here that you're going to reach out and talk to, or they're going to reach out and talk to you. All right, so February, March, let's see, April. Oh, passionate new beginning. Maybe with the past person that's reaching out. This might be a long-term coming, and this could be your Empress that you've been looking for. I feel like this might even be that you were getting breadcrumbed or you felt like you were in the past. However, you might be talking to this person now. Wow, this is a happy home scenario. Maybe you're really at home being in this new space or new place. And I feel like with this might be good with family members, even feeling more at home with certain family members. I feel like this is like almost like place that you're going to have um, those holiday celebrations with that happy home with your kids or your family or your parents or just close to being with the people that you're around. Let's see here. There's going to be an equal give and take. I feel like you might be giving some uh, more to your family members here. It might be mutual. You might be trying to start this new endeavor here that you have some creative inspiration about working on your pentacles here, maybe able to give to the family members in that you may live with or may live nearby. Yeah, you're looking at your own happiness here. What's this? There might be some, oh, there might be some options here in regards to this Five of Wands. So too many choices that are available. Finding the one that sparks your interest the most. This may be some loving words. So this may be a love interest coming in. There might be more than, well, if you're talking to somebody from your past and someone new comes in, there's three people here. There might be a competition for you, or there's somebody competing with you for this Empress. So there is a lot of attraction or some type of vision. Maybe you're seeing this other person. Maybe you know there's another person in this that's competing with you or competing for your happiness or whoever you feel is your happiness or that you would have happiness with. You're looking at things differently here, and you might even be seeing that this person from the past has somebody else in their life. They may have always wanted to hear back from you before they move on with somebody else, or depends that they may not move on with this other person if you are interested. But let's just see. King of Pentacles, working, and the Knight of Cups. So you might be still working on things. You might even get to where you want to be in terms of success here. Um, Maybe you're competing for a job that you love. However, there is some romance coming in here as well. So there might be two people here, one that's very attractive and one that's very wealthy. You might be the one that's wealthy, you might be the one that's attractive, you might be both of these people just showing up in different sides of yourself. So you may have a vision or you're seeing this other person from the past in this Empress's life. Now, maybe this past person was an issue. Maybe that's all they talked about was their past person and how much things maybe was bad in their life. So I feel like um, just feeling like you're seeing this person differently now. You might just be working on your own craft and maybe have romance for someone else here. Let's just see. Ten of Cups. Maybe you see this person as your forever person. I don't know. Long term. This is that longevity. This is an emotional harmony that you see, or that you're going to have some type of legacy that you're building with this person. Queen of Wands. This is a counterpart showing up here. Did we have the Queen of Pentacles show up at all? Mm, doesn't look like it. Nope, nope. Okay, so whatever this is here, it may be that maybe you knew that somebody was shady here. Maybe seeing them rebuilding their life. Maybe they don't want to maybe this past person doesn't want to get married again. Hmm. For some of you, you may not be the one that wants to get married. They may not be, or you're both quite happy without getting married. Maybe you both have been there, done that. I feel like despite of you working on yourself and going forward with you, you're still looking at somebody here as someone of potential love, somebody you're very attracted to, somebody that is that you thought you might be with forever. This is that heartfelt romance that you felt with this person, but there may have been things that they needed to recover from. There might be some karmic debts being held up here or coming through on this. Let's look at the love here that they may feel for you or you for them, however that shows up. If you know your situation, just kind of read between the lines, take what is yours, leave what is not behind for someone else. All right, spirit soul path. So you may really feel connected or see this person's soul. Um, you might be offering friendly support in February here. You may even feel like you both were a perfect match here, or maybe this person that they had from the past was a perfect match for them. I feel like more you feel you're more of a perfect match here. You want somebody that's looking to go into the unknown, that physical situation, that physical touch, and there's going to be some signs and clues here in March for you in terms of this. You might hear from somebody here, so let's just see. Freedom to have your own time, not always with somebody here. Um, you both may have that in common where you like to have your own time. They may like their own time, but then having time together. You may feel like this is a dream coming true when you hear from this person. And there might be some honest communication that you might hear about that is going to lead to some type of romance. Wow, a twin flame union. Now, this is that heart, body, mind, and soul. And you may feel this person on all levels. I feel like maybe you feel like or you feel like you're an open book, or they're an open book, or you both can be open with one another about anything and everything. Let's just see what this is for actions. If you're going to go forward, you're going to where your destination is. You're closing out cycles here. You're taking the lead in where you're going, and you're trusting in where that leads you to. I feel like this is just having faith. going with the flow. You're healing some type of chaos here. Yeah, they're being in the flow, like I said. And there's some miracles upon miracles coming your way, Leo. Okay, let's look at April. There's some thriving here. So this might be where this business is starting to really go well for you, and you're embracing this. And you may even forgive somebody here that is from your past that maybe you thought was your person, maybe doesn't end up being so. You might find romance in the place that you're working or the business you're starting. Wow, it's going to pay off big time with the abundance. Now, abundance can be about love. It's not always the mighty dollar dollar. Let's see about the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to people. All right, you may be having thoughts about this person from your past, the community you were in last, and you may even think that maybe this person wasn't good for you. And that could be true, or maybe you weren't good for this person, however that hits you. You might be a mature man, or you might be thinking about this mature man. Certain expectations about marriage. That maybe about getting married, maybe one of you didn't want to, maybe one did, maybe you both didn't. You're both looking at the past differently or looking at and talking about the past. Let's see. There you are. You have your occupation that you're on. There is a gift you have that really makes this go well, and you might be the main male here. Oh, wealthy male. So we have a mature man, we have a main male, and we have the wealthy man. So you might end up being this wealthy man as the King of Pentacles. You may be really mature about things and the way you feel about marriage. And then the main male here might be this other person involved here that is maybe was married to your person in the past, or whoever they were talking about in the past that really did a number on them or something along those lines with that shady ass behavior. Okay, so you may be the wealthy man here. You're both thinking about the wealthy man, or you're both looking at the wealthy man, if that's you or your person, however shows up. So, Leo, this is what I have for you in regards to what's coming in for you in February, March, and April. Of course, things may change as you make decisions, and each decisions may lead you in a different road or way before you come back onto the right path. You kind of veer off sometimes depending on what decisions you make. So, and if you're right on track, you'll just keep going straight. So, whatever the case is here, I feel like you're going to come out on top as a wealthy man, whether you are going to pursue this person or not. I feel like there's still a third party here in regards to this, even if it's somebody from their past or from your past, or maybe you both know them. Let's see here about attributes. Okay, we have a plus size here. Maybe you're both plus size. Maybe there's more than one person that is plus size. Maybe one is skinny, one has a skin condition, one is muscular here. Somebody is that very young, having fun, laughing a lot. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what's there. We have an average height. We have a baby face look, so may not be as old as they look. Maybe they wear red lipstick. Maybe they are a redhead or have red hair, red brown hair. I don't know. Maybe they dye their hair red. Maybe they have curly hair. Maybe this is somebody you were going to grow old with. Maybe they have straight hair. Maybe they can have both. Maybe somebody here has black hair. And then we have vibrant apparel. So they may like wear colors. Maybe you do. Maybe someone else does. All right, let's have a look at what the initials may be for this person that you are wanting to romance here. Let's see here. N. So they may have an N in their name, first, middle, or last. Maybe a U. Maybe they're unique. Maybe they have an A. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is that other person. We have an S and an X. So maybe one of the persons they're talking about is an ex. I mean, maybe it's your ex. I mean, take it however it is for you. We have an S and an N, a U and an A, and a W. So definitely learning some type of lesson here, or maybe going back to school. Um, Maybe you have a lot of experience, or this person does. I feel like whatever this is, there's some significant event that's going to happen with the S, some heartfelt passion with the Knight of Cups. Develop your skills, grow and expand, take special care with the N. So this is, maybe you're going to team up for this business. Um, this is somebody that stands out to you, or you stand out to them, and you see the truth about them. You're making dreams come true, or they are. And there's a profound meaning here. I feel like there's something that's a meaning that you have a strong meaning on. This might be a strong friendship that you have with this past person, or with the person that you're talking about here, it's third party. There's some strong friendship here, and a diplomatic solution. All right. So, Leo, this is what I have for you. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.